What's up guys, Mike here, the Detroit Borg, with a look at the all-new Samsung Galaxy S6, perhaps the most exciting new phone from Samsung in quite a few years, and it's a very the forefront of the smartphone race with high-end specs and high-end design and quality. So perhaps the biggest news story here is the design. Gone is the all-plastic design of the previous generation. Now we have an all-metal and glass design, which also means we no longer have a removable back panel. Looks fantastic. Now both the front and back of the phone are covered in Corning Gorilla Glass 4, which is more durable but still shatter prone. So of course if you throw this on the floor or drop it on concrete, you may break or shatter the screen. So keep that in mind, and you may want to wear a case. The thing about having a glass back panel as opposed to metal is that this can work with wireless charging. In fact, wireless charging is built right in, and this works with both wireless Qi and power mats.
Could you do that ogre roar of yours for my son?
This is kind of a true universal wireless charging system. Also on the front, you'll find an all-new fingerprint sensor which uses imaging instead of a swipe gesture, which works a lot more like the iPhone. And we're going to take a close look at this. On the back, we have a 16-megapixel camera with optical image stabilization, which is good for 4K video recording. We also have our heart rate monitor returning once again. On the front, we have a 5-megapixel front-facing camera, which can record in 2K resolution, which is kind of unique. Now, in terms of our internal specs, we have a Samsung Exynos 64-bit octa-core processor, which combines two clock cores, one clocked at 1.5 gigahertz, the other clocked at 2.1 gigahertz. We also have the Mali T760 GPU built in. In terms of storage, because we do not have expandable storage, we have three storage options: 32,
why would someone throw away the brown part of this banana?
64, and 128 gigs. We also have 3 gigs of RAM across the board. Now in terms of our battery, that's at 2,550 milliamp hours, and again, it is sealed in. Alright, so let's go ahead and get to the unboxing here, and you can see the packaging is very different from previous Samsung phones. No longer that wood grain theme, it's just a nice plain white box. So we're going to go ahead and slice these seals along the side. Alright, so let's go ahead and pop the lid, and inside is our Galaxy S6. Now, it looks very familiar to other Samsung phones, at least on the front, but the big difference happens when you pick it up and handle it. You can feel right away that nice glass and metal design. Very thin, very lightweight, very high quality, and of course the battery is already in here, so we don't have to pop off any panel to install anything. Just slide the plastic off, and we're good to go. Now we have a few more pieces of plastic covering the camera lens here and the heart rate sensor right next to it. Now before we take a detailed look at a Galaxy S6 accessory guide, there's quite a few of them, including a wireless charger and some other accessories, a little flyer for Samsung Remote Music and Remote Video Services, health, warranty, safety guide, recycling programs, mold, and terms, conditions, return policy, etc. Now in terms of our accessories, we do get the new adaptive fast charger from Samsung, which is fantastic. This means you can charge the battery really quickly here. Samsung says you can get about 4 hours out of a 5-minute charge, and it takes a little more than an hour to completely charge your phone from 0 to full. We also have our micro USB 2.0 cable. This is just USB 2.0. There is no USB 3. Like we saw with the last generation Galaxy S5. Now something we haven't seen very often with a Samsung phone is a SIM ejection tool. Because we do not have a removable back panel, we have to use this tool to eject our nano SIM. Also included with the Galaxy S6 is Samsung's new set of in-ear headphones. These are very similar in shape to the EarPods from Apple, but you do have replacement gel, so you can kind of swap them out to find the right size, but you do have an inline remote control and microphone. Alright, so let's go and press the power button along the right side here to get it started. So taking a closer look at the design of our Galaxy S6, once again it's the same size as the previous 5.1 inches. The big difference here